Brian, your microphone is muted.
Hello.
There we go. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Maybe I don't
Look
have
at those
speakers here.
cameras.
Bear with me a second, Brian. I'm going to log on from my phone so we have another set of eyes, okay?
All right.
Brian, I'm going to hang up and log on from my phone. So we're
All
going
right.
to drop you just a minute, all right?
Hello, Catherine and Bill.
Hello.
Hello, Brian.
How are y'all doing?
We're good. How about you?
Getting over a sinus infection.
I saw you post something that you got sick right before the state convention. I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, it kind of goes with the territory. You know, we love looking after Scotty, but whatever he gets, we get.
There's the Gibsters.
Here we are. Oh, the room is
How's the
spinning.
weather down in Mississippi?
I'm sorry.
He wants to know how your weather is down there.
It is rainy right now.
Thunder showers
And
every afternoon.
Right. What do you guys see?
We see there's Pete. There's you.
Someone just killed Kenny.
I'm sorry?
He's just being Bill.
We're looking at your beautiful face.
We need bigger speakers, I guess, for the TV. At least I can't get sound out of it right now. But otherwise, the camera works pretty good, don't you think? You see
Yeah.
that? You see Pete and Maria.
Yep. I see the wide shot of the room, which is great.
Yeah. If we probably if we could find a way to mount it to the front of that podium without it being obtrusive, it would work really well.
I think so.
Right now, it's on the table in front of the TV.
Well, yeah, which explains why we can see ourselves twice over.
Yeah. Well, see,
Tom, do me a favor, stand next to the TV, like where our speaker, or so I can see how that looks.
you see me?
Well, I barely see you to the right of the larger screen, but like I said, there's, with the shot of the camera like facing the window and the television, it's just kind of a big hole. If you were to come towards the TV, I think I'd see you.
How about that?
I see the podium and I see a glimpse of you.
Okay. You just see the front of me?
Yeah, like maybe half.
Okay.
Yeah, the sad part is if we focus on the podium, then we lose the table next to Maria and Pete. I can see them. So, like I said, I think I agree with you. If we mount it on the podium, I think it'll work.
You see the, does this thing move? Does the podium have wheels on it, Bill?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
How's that?
That, from the speaker perspective, is fantastic.
Does that make it more
On
level?
the rest of the room side, I can see it, but it cuts off about at Maria's shoulders. So from there up, I can see beautifully. Like if Pete's standing, I see him, I see Maria's shoulders and above that.
Don't look down, Miss Pratt.
What she said.
She said, don't look any further down.
Oh, please. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I think this is gonna work really well. I like the dual, we can get it mounted right. I think it'll work really well.
Yeah.
And then
Pete's got a karaoke
Right.
box here too. Say something for Pete.
hello.
You hear him?
That's a little bit better. You can hear it from there.
There's a lot of static that you probably don't hear.
There is?
I hear,
Yeah.
oh, we can hear the static.
Yeah.
Now it's good.
So so we're gonna need some sort of speakers for the television. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so. I've got some at the house. You can hear everything. It's just not picking.
That is good. Now I feel better.
No, Maria's looking at the TV now. She can see you. So
Yeah, I just adjusted ours, so that should help.
yeah, this is going to work pretty well. Just get the right.
The
Get it set
camera
up
down.
right.
Can you point the camera down just a little?
Yeah.
Oh. That did something. That flipped the images.
All I'm seeing is the banner.
Wire Wrong side of the camera.
Oh, wow.
How's that?
Are you at the podium?
Yeah.
I'm at the podium now. The camera's at the podium.
That
I'm
angle-
seeing you.
I'm behind the
I'm
podium.
seeing the podium,
On my phone.
but I'm not seeing anything else. But that's okay. I don't have to.
Yeah, but we get a much, don't you agree, Brian? We get a much better shot of the members.
Yes.
Can you
Well,
hear me
the
now?
only view I'm getting is of what's in front of the podium. I'm not seeing anything else.
Oh, you're not getting the dual screens?
No, I did when I first logged in, and then Tom logged in. Had to log in using his phone, and that's what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay.
Tom, we can see about from your shoulders up,
But
but we can see the tables, the crowd a lot better.
Good deal. Well, that's not bad. You don't
No.
need to see from that's not bad. If you can see
No,
from the
it's
shoulders
not.
up and see the crowd, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
so.
Get that gray haired guy out in front of the camera. We can't see the crowd.
There's a little bit of a small crowd tonight. Just,
And no Emmanuel.
is Pete, is Emmanuel still coming?
Huh?
Is Emmanuel coming? Did I get that
He
right?
said he was.
Okay, good deal.
He said he was.
All right. Well, we'll turn the meeting over to you, Pete.
We'll see him once he gets to the podium.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our board meeting.
Oh, but I lost sound, not completely.
We've lost sound.
Oh,
Tom, it says you're muted.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
Yep.
There you go. We couldn't hear.
Yeah, the sound went out when I turned my phone off, so we're gonna leave the phone on.
Okay. So you're running this through your phone?
Both the phone and the computer.
Oh, wow.
But right now, we're only getting your image.
yeah,
No, we're getting,
in your
we're
image.
picking up from his phone. Oh, yeah, that just switched.
All right, are we ready to go?
How's that?
Can y'all hear us?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Can
Okay.
you hear us?
All right. Lance, Tom, would you lead us in the pledge?
Yes, sir.
Y'all got a flag there? 310.
They can see it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. Lion Catherine, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Yes, I'm just waiting for Lion Don to join us here.
Yeah, I'm on.
Hi, Don.
Hey, everybody's running late.
No worries. If everyone bow their heads, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for the opportunity to gather as Lions and as friends. We ask that you lead our discussion, our thoughts, and our mission as we try to do things for the betterment of this community and our club. Be with those who could not attend tonight for whatever reason, and bring them back to us as soon as possible. All this we ask in Christ's name. Amen.
All right, thank you so much. I'd like to get an approval for the agenda.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Right,
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
You have it. Tail twister time.
Okay. You guys have heard of,
You need this? Can y'all hear me if I use the microphone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I can
Too
do it.
loud or just right?
It's
That's good.
That's right.
Okay.
Don, send us $1 for being late.
What?
We're assessing you $1 for being late.
Okay, fair enough. It's just technical challenges. I was trying, but
Well, you missed all the technical challenges we have here.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, it's going around.
Anybody have any sunshine? Sunshine being, is there anything nice that's happened to you that you want to brag about?
I don't have any sunshine.
Maria?
You have sunshine? You got no sunshine.
Bill? Catherine? Nobody says sunshine? Don? No? All right. When I was a wee lad, I was about 7, and my sister, who was a year younger than me, was riding her bicycle without training wheels, and I was still riding mine with training wheels. And I don't, many of you girls can't identify with this, but that was a little emasculating. And so anyway, I was bemoaning this fact to my next door neighbor, a much older lady, Mrs. Becker. And she says, well, when my son Warren was learning to ride his bicycle, he would ride along the wall that terraces down between the two houses, from her house to our house. And I thought, well, okay, she's wise. She knows what she's talking about. So I took my bicycle and I put it on top of that wall, and I started riding along. And about 4 feet long, I fell off the wall onto the stucco house that we lived in. And I had the scars on my back to prove it. So you can understand why you see all these warning labels. I'm the kind of guy that they make the warning labels for that you hear about. Don't grab a chainsaw by the chain end. Don't use a handheld dryer while sleeping. Wheelbarrow is not intended for highway use. Control before folding. Cordless drill not intended for use by dentists. Never use a lit match or open flame to check a fuel level. And dog medicine may cause drowsiness. Use care when operating a car. So anyway, our mission tonight is, you may not have one, but maybe you know of somebody that was kind of like Tom. Tom has a number of these episodes, by the way. Tell us your embarrassing moment. that ought to be a warning for others. Don?
Oh, let me think a minute.
What? All right, we'll go to Catherine and Bill. I actually warned Catherine about this earlier today.
Yeah, he did. I'm trying to think of one. But I just remember the most embarrassing thing I did in grade school was, it was after school and I was dressed up. I was in like Sunday clothes, not school clothes. And I was waiting to get picked up by my grandmother, and some friends and I started goofing around outside the school. I got up on this little hill and I slipped in my dress shoes and did a face plant on the sidewalk, chin first.
Ow.
Oh,
When my grandmother pulled up to the curb, I'm face planted on the concrete, bleeding.
okay. We lost your sound. Can you still hear us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hearing a
Well,
lot.
we heard the last little bit when you grabbed her chin.
No, she showed him the,
I landed on the chin and had to have stitches.
How about you, Bill?
The only thing I can recall is the first time I tried to go skiing. When I was going down the hill, I realized I didn't know how to stop. So I just sort of flopped over and realized that wasn't for me, hung up my skis and went inside and had some hot chocolate.
That was snow skiing?
Snow skiing, yeah.
Yeah. I did that on a scooter one time, got on a really steep hill. And there was a 90-degree turn at the bottom. I didn't think that far ahead. That was painful.
I
What
did
about
that
you, Maria?
on a bike with handlebars. Brakes.
I have one story which made me embarrassed now. Was in 2009. I was start learning English in North Carolina College and in Howard English second midwife. And simultaneously I started working for Walmart. In that time they opened Walmart in Lawrenceville. And one day somebody posted something very nice, probably, on the wall in break room. And I was thinking it was wonderful sound for me, kind of the same with Apple. I was with my daughter in telephone, thanks God. And I say, also Apple is that picture. And my daughter was, what do you say? I say, the picture. Now I say, I speak in English because with her I speak in Romanian. I say, the picture look wonderful. Mama, you say it's horrible. I'm so sorry, I was so embarrassed. And now every time when I remember that, I feel like I want to hide myself.
All right, Don, back to you. Got one yet?
Yeah, the only I can think of, some things I'm embarrassed about, I'm just not going to repeat here, unfortunately. Sorry. One time a girl I was dating, I called her by the wrong name. Just didn't.
Say that again?
I was dating a girl and I called her by the wrong name.
You called the girl by the wrong name?
Yeah, we were dating. We've been dating for a while.
Ouch. How about you, Pete?
That's fine.
I've had a couple of motorcycle injuries or accidents. Didn't get hurt severely, but once I did a wheelie in the gas station and the tire caught and I went through the plate glass window and hit the corner of the glass.
Ow.
I got a scar on my left thigh still from that one.
Oh, wow. All right. How about you, Brian?
One afternoon in elementary school, I accidentally went into the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, that would do it.
An honest mistake for a visually impaired person.
Yeah.
But there was still shock and yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah, there was laughter about it later. But
Okay.
when I realized it, I took off like a shot towards the other restroom.
Okay. All right. That concludes my, hey, Brian. Brian?
Yes.
You get charged $2 for not having your video on.
All right.
All right. All right, Pete, you want to, Brian, the secretary's report's up next.
Yes. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the secretary's report and forego the reading of said report.
Second.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All approved.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, treasurer's report.
As of
You got
the,
money?
yes, we're not broke.
Okay, that's good.
I think you get worried if I don't say that.
I'll approve.
I did forward Lion Tom a copy of my treasurer's report, which I'm sure will put in the minutes officially, but as of May 31, we had $681.98 in our admin account, $11,806.81 in the activities account, and a petty cash balance of $63.87. Over the last, or the month of May, we went ahead and paid our ticket deposit to the Gwinnett Stripers. We also made our $200 donation to the Gwinnett Chat Outreach for their box fan giveaway. We went ahead and put the payment on the Birdies website for the golf tournament. Also paid initially Karen.
What's wrong? Guys, we can't hear you any longer.
Okay.
We heard you just as you said okay, but that was about it. You look like there's something wrong on your end.
Yeah, we lost your voice there.
I'm terrible static.
Yeah.
Is the static here?
We're having some technical difficulties tonight.
Is Pete's boombox still on?
Which one of this turns the static back, Pete?
Those are the volumes on the.
How about now?
Oh, that's
better.
Yeah, it's gone. Good.
But can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Do you want me to give the report completely over again?
I think it just cut out at the last half of who you paid.
Okay.
After 200 for fun.
200 for chat.
Okay. So we paid them. We also went ahead and paid for the Birdies website for this year's golf tournament, made a payment to LCI for Taryn's initial dues since she came in mid-quarter. And then we collected the dinner fees for those attending the charter night this weekend, and of course cut that check back out to Atlanta Airang. We have no other current invoices out that are due for payment. Shouldn't have any until the 1st of July when internet, national dues are coming around. So that completes my report. Thank you very much.
How many people are going Saturday?
We paid for 6.
6. Good deal. Okay.
I think there's
You
7
got
with Andrew.
Okay.
You coming, Kevin?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Have a great time. And I want a pen. I want one of the charter pens if somebody can snag a spare, or I'll pay for one.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, anything else on that?
No, sir.
Let's old business. I think our officers for 21-22 are set. We will be doing our installation at the next meeting.
Who's
So,
going to be doing the installation?
Brian want to ask something? Brian want to ask.
Brian, say it again.
Who's installing?
Trudy Gruder.
Oh, wonderful.
doing the installation.
And are we having, for those of us that are in the middle of our term, are we being reinstalled?
Yeah, yes. It's your practice.
I will be videoing in again,
Okay,
just FYI.
that is just fine.
All right.
What's he saying?
She just said that she'll be videoing in for the installation.
Okay.
Me too.
So the officers are all set. Membership report, Brian?
Yes, we have a membership application to approve or discuss, and that is our friend Ryan with Gwinnett Chat Outreach. He has applied for membership, and I think he's going to make a great member of our club. He already has ideas and has stuff that he would like to volunteer to do for us. So that has been submitted to Pete and Tom, and needs a yay or nay.
Got my vote.
Okay. Golf tournament report, Ryan, Catherine.
I'm sorry?
Golf tournament report.
Oh, yes, sir. Tom, I'm sorry? 4. Lion Tom got the word out to our first responders, and the registrations are starting to come in. So today we've had 3 register, all first responders. So I do expect over the next week they're going to start coming in like crazy, like they did last year, which is wonderful. Lion Brian was kind enough to forward me an email from a representative from Dixon Golf. And for those that I was not familiar with this, so I don't know that y'all would be, but Dixon Golf is the only manufacturer of biodegradable golf balls. So if you're like me and like to send them into the woods or into the drink, I don't have to go looking for them because they will disintegrate on their own. Had a wonderful conversation with Dixon Golf. Their biggest way to advertise what they sell is to go to golf tournaments, and they are very, very interested in coming and being a part of our tournament, not just to advertise, but to be involved. They would like to sponsor 2 games on 2 of the holes, and it's absolutely no cost to us. It works a little bit like Rocky's game, in that they the golfers, as they come through, have the opportunity to pay to play in the game. They don't have to, but if anybody that does pay to play, we get a portion. After the tournament's over, they'll send us a portion of the proceeds. So I'm in conversations with them, having them come back.
Say that last part again. You should.
I said I'm in conversations with Dixon to have them come and be a part of the tournament. I feel very strongly that the more activities or the more sponsor, hands-on sponsors we can have as the golfers are playing through, the more interesting it becomes. It's not just another golf game. They're getting to do some kind of different stuff, play some different types of, driving or putting games, what have you. But the fact that they're willing to come and set up on one of the holes and manage everything, that they want to do, and then we still benefit from those activities, I think is wonderful.
Awesome.
Okay. I saw where Brian, I think, had put the flyer for the golf tournament on our Facebook page or website. So that's good. Have you sent that out to all the members yet?
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to start getting it out to everybody too. So we'll get that working. All right. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay. Charter night, Saturday. I think we got 7, maybe 8 people going. Trudy did contact me and ask if I could get Andrew to take pictures. So I think she said she was going to pay for it. So regardless, I guess he'll be there. I told him to get a flash drive, and he can download directly from his camera onto that flash drive, and then he can give it to Trudy. And I would suggest, Catherine, that if we use him at the golf tournament, buy a flash drive, an expensive one, and let him put it on there, and then hand it to you before he leaves. And that way there won't be any issues with it next year, because the camera he has, he can do that with. So maybe that'll solve some of those problems for us. Gwinnett Stripers baseball game. I did attend the breakfast Saturday morning at the state convention, and I took, for our district, I took a lot of our flyers down there for the baseball game and handed them out to people at the tables. So hopefully we'll get some response back from that. I had several people down there ask if we're going to do a baseball game. One of them, a couple of them actually from District L. So if we can get some of them and get them enthused about this, we should be getting some good hits on that. So looking forward to that. So that's it on the baseball game. Oh, I also, and I'm going to mention this now as I'm going into new business. I told you about the state convention. I wanted to share this with you. We were given an award at the state convention, and we got first place. I don't know if you can see this. Here, show this. First place for Diabetes Service Excellent Award at the state convention. Our club got first place.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's a nice award.
So
From food.
that I let you know. Thank you all for participating in that. She didn't give out a lot of awards, but we got that, and I was pleasantly surprised that we got first place for diabetes. So, and
Did you get an award at the picnic?
picnic, I got an award at the picnic. Same thing you did, outstanding, whatever. No big deal.
Okay.
I think it's
And our
for,
newsletter came in second in the district,
Yes.
thanks to our secretary.
Because he's awesome and amazing.
Thank you. Second, I didn't hear that part.
Yep.
it was just, it's nice to get those, and I couldn't do it without the club, but I appreciate it. So let's talk about getting into the agreement for the Boy Scout building. Hopefully, everybody did get an agreement. I sent agreement out to everybody.
I did not, when did you send it out, Pete?
If
Brian
not,
said, hold on, Pete. Brian, what'd you say?
When did you send that out?
When did you send it out, Pete?
I sent it out today and
I
went out
didn't.
there. Now, I never get a response back, so Don, did you get a copy?
I hadn't seen it, but I'm checking right now.
I haven't
sent it
seen
out
it either.
at 4 o'clock today or something.
Catherine
I
didn't get
didn't
her.
get a copy either.
Anyway, Tom's read the agreement and he did reply back to me a week ago, I guess it was, and you thought it was fine.
Yes.
All right. The biggest question that anybody has is the liability insurance, okay? Are y'all hear me now? All right.
Yes.
I don't want to worry about that anymore because under LCI's insurance program, we are covered up to $1 million, and that's what the city was asking for as far as liability goes. All right. So I have the printout from LCI. So if anybody does want to see that, I would be more than happy to send it out to you later today or tomorrow. One of the things it says and why we are able to get insurance from the city is because it says here in the insurance portion of this, our club owns a building or a park or other facility in which we conduct business. These are often open to the public and admission may be charged. We also rent the building to others for various reasons or activities. Several of them, blah, blah, blah. However, and their response is, however, others who rent the building should carry their own liability insurance, okay? So today I met with Steve North from the city, and what's going to happen is, as long as we are conducting business in this building, we are insured, okay? Now, we are not going to be, people are not going to come to us to rent the building. If they want to rent or use the building, they're going to the city. So then if the city wants them to be under a liability, that's up to the city, okay? But if, as long as we're the leaseholder on this, we are covered up to, I think it said $2 million, and the city only wanted $1 million. So we're in good shape there. All right. They want this to take place hopefully by end of July or August. We ought to be okay with that. There is a spot on basically the last page of the lease that said that we will agree to all this. Tenant shall not sublet, assign, or otherwise convey the right to use the property, which I'm glad that is in here. They got to go to the city. City may use or allow other entities to use the facility at the city's sole discretion. Anybody using the facility will be responsible for keeping the facility clean and damage-free. So that clears us from anything going on now. Also on this, on basically it's almost the last page, we got to agree to this, and then it says down at the bottom, Lawrenceville Lions Club, and right now it says I would sign my name on there, Pete Stampson, and the date. All right. Because we change officers and things like that, I've asked them to not only have my name on there, but our secretary's name and information and our treasurer's, so that they have one of the three of us if they have somebody that they need to contact, okay? I don't think, we're gonna be at fault for anything. I've never been to a meeting, knock on wood, that, the Lions have put on that anybody got hurt. So I think, we're good. We're good to go there. But then, the city of Lawrenceville will sign it, the mayor will sign it, and we should be good to go in probably 2 to 3 weeks. Steve North is going to be going on vacation here in a week or so. So probably by the end of, I would say July at the most part, mid-July, we ought to be signed and ready to go on this, or we can use the building. All right, and hopefully he's going to talk to the Boy Scouts and tell them to get this stuff out of here. I said, I'm not in a big hurry, but I want that room back by the stairs going downstairs so that we can put our stuff back there where nobody's going to mess with it. So he's agreed to that. So does anybody have any questions on that?
I don't.
Can you resend that document? I didn't receive it.
Yeah, I did not either.
They didn't get their document.
We'll
make sure you get it, yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank
Pete?
you.
One more question. Other than the monthly rental fee, do we need to pay any sort of deposit?
Is there any deposit besides the monthly rent? Is there any deposit?
That's it. $10 a month is what it says here.
Okay.
Paid it at the rate of, and it is agreed that either party may terminate this agreement on 30 days notice to the other in writing. Shall be on a month-to-month use of the subject property. Notice to the tenants shall be delivered to the president. They have nothing in here that says that we need, I didn't see anything in here. Did you, Tom, that said we need to pay electricity or utilities or anything?
No.
The good thing about us working with the city is, city has its own utility program, electricity and stuff like that. So, we're not going to be using that much of any of that to make a big imprint on their finances.
But plus, think about this, we quit claim the deed to this building to them. They weren't
Yes.
using it before. Now they have access. So
Yes.
they're getting something out of it too.
Yes.
All right, so here's the other thing. Paula, who is the secretary down there at the city hall, he's going to tell her to keep a calendar. So if anybody comes to them and wants to use the building, they have to get on that calendar. If our name will be on there for the second and fourth Tuesday of the month, okay, throughout the year. If we want to use it other than those 2 Tuesdays during the month, we just have to let them know. And if we let them know a month ahead of time, he'll be having a calendar that'll go on the city's calendar. We'd be in there to see, he told me I could go in there, whoever's president, go in there and look and seeing who's, if anybody else is using on a particular Saturday or something like that. And if nobody is, all we have to do is just send them a note, say, I want the building for the particular Saturday. So it's not just for our 2 Tuesdays. Because I'd like to, as zone chairman, I'd like to be able to do some training for new members and things like that. And, if we don't get our new members trained in what Lions do, we're going to lose them because they won't know what we do. Right? So we want to bring them in and get them trained. It's only about a 2 or 3 hour at the most training on a Saturday morning. Shouldn't be a big thing. But this facility gives us the opportunity to do that. And if we should need it, for another type of meeting or something, all we got to do is let them know and they'll put our name on the calendar. So we're good to go. He's not saying, you know, you're limited to 2 days during the month. We could use it, you know, 3 or whatever. But I don't see us using it that much. Maybe once a quarter, I might need a Saturday to do something. So, does anybody have any questions on, I was hoping that y'all were able to get that and read it. Cause I just met with him this afternoon and I believe we're good to go for the insurance. He looks satisfied with that, but I don't think we'll have a problem there. So, if nobody has any questions or concerns, about the building, then I would like to, hear a motion to go forward with it.
So moved.
Second,
You got a motion and second, right?
Yes.
All approved?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I think the ayes have it. I think we're good to go. So,
You're good, buddy.
I think this is gonna open up a lot of opportunities to us here. We got a little bit of moving around to do here. We'll be able to, you know, do a lot of things here that we couldn't do in a restaurant and places like that. So, I appreciate y'all coming together with this and
Kathy says, let's get on with it.
7:44.
Yes, it
What?
is.
She's gotta go to dinner.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Y'all
second,
go read. Thank you.
All right, before you go, any feedback on, you see anything we need to fine tune on the camera and stuff? I'm gonna get a base for it so it sits down a little bit on the podium.
Yeah, we definitely are gonna have to figure out something sound wise, because that room, there's a lot of echo, and obviously we had, you know, Pete and his microphone, but like I said, still a little fine tuning, I think, left to do, and if Maria or anyone that's sitting in the room is having trouble hearing those of us on the screen, obviously we need to address that as well.
I think we have some speakers.
Tom says he has too. Tom, if your speakers don't work, we may have some.
Yeah. Marie and I could hear you really well.
Good.
But you know, speakers would make it much better. Maybe even, we might need to get an amplifier, but it's, I think we'll be fine.
Well, I guess the question is, are you guys hearing us because of your phone, or are you hearing us from the television?
We're hearing you right now from the phone through the, Pete's, what do you call those things? Karaoke box.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we need to figure out so that, one, you're not on the phone, so it all makes sense. But now I think, like I said, it's definitely a step in the right direction, for sure.
See it?
I can hear you as well now without the karaoke box.
Can you see the karaoke box?
No, I just see the ceiling and,
You just see the ceiling?
Yeah.
so,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian,
Yes.
get us the judge. That'll make us 20. And then
Yes.
if you
I
get 9, it'll be 21.
I absolutely working on it.
Okay.
oh, I have one other question we did not bring up in old business. Brian,
Yes.
sir, where are we? Do we have a quorum for the Lion of the Year vote?
Oh, yeah, yes, we have a quorum. We have a winner. And I have been in contact with Corporate Expressions to get the plaque, and I will take care of that.
Do you want a check from me to pay for that?
No, that's something I'm going to take care of myself.
Oh, okay. Well, then just send me the receipt and I can reimburse you.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good. All right, kids. Let's go home.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
One
Yeah.
more
Night,
thing real quick. Think
Bye-bye.
about this. We've got tail twister money that we'll get every meeting. We could actually use the tail twister money to pay our rent every month
That's true.
instead of taking it. It's going to go into activities or admin anyway.
Anyway,
So now I have a budget.
So now you have a budget. I
And
love
start
it.
collecting money.
All right, guys. Now, you guys have a great week. For those of you that'll be there, we'll see you Saturday.
Okay.
Yes. And hope to see you all at next week's golf tournament meeting. Lots to discuss.
yes.
Yep.
Bye.
Enjoy
Okay.
Mississippi.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.